Grand Rising. Happy Wednesday. Nova Scotia Organic to the Land is back. I'm back early this morning. It is probably about 6:35 in the morning. The birds are chirping. The sun I can see is going to break through. We got cloud coverage, partial cloud coverage. Um, I'm ready to go into my garden. Um, I woke up today. I started my garden yesterday, my vegetable garden, digging and getting it ready to chill up. And before I do that, I always go out and pull out the weeds that have sprouted. And I noticed I got an onion from last year coming through, so I'm going to let that continue to come through. And I think my chilling this year is going to come in the form of just me going out there and hoeing it up. I have worked with this garden now, it's going on 3 years, so everything is getting to that beautiful place of where the soil is gained a lot of nutrients, and it's just I'm expecting a good crop this year. I always feel like I'm lagging behind, and then I know no, everything always takes place. Mine is not to worry, but with my mind space, I'll tell you, the moment that the birds start chirping in that, I battle with, okay, every time the sun does come out, there's tons of things to do. All I want to do is just sit in the sun and sunbake. And so, I have been doing that, and I do allow myself to do that, but I always end up feeling like I should be doing more. Even though I don't got the energy, because by the time I sunbathe and sunbake and downloads and whatnot, um, after that type of an upgrade, I don't have that energy. But I'm feeling like what I have done in reference to that, like yesterday, and in the sunbathing and all of that, it's charged me, because I even though I'm a little bit sore from being out there and working with the hoe, um, I'm going to work a lot of that out this morning, because I managed to get the vegetable garden done. So now I'm going to work on my front garden. I'm going to bring you along. Um, you know, uh, not looking real cute and pretty today, but this ain't about cute and pretty. It's about, going and getting her done, connecting with nature. And for all of you gardeners out there, you know where I'm at. We get this adrenaline that starts with us, and the ideas that were created. Um, my planning stage started friggin' 4 years ago. Upon coming home, I put my first garden in, and even though I came home late in the season and all of that, it was this thirst, this hunger to connect with the land and connect with the earth again, because it is, for me, where I play. I am one serious motherfucker. And I know you all know that. I can be very intense for most people. And sometimes I don't realize how intense I am. And I have been told by my guides I need to ease up and just play, learn how to play. And play is difficult for me. Play is difficult. Once I'm in it, I'm good. But when you are, I'm just going to say this. When you've been brought here on a mission and you've had all the experiences in your life that I have had, and all of them being learning, and some of them being extremely difficult, but yet they merged, change, and morphed you into a much more stronger being. But that process of transformation, oh, it can be uh, difficult, intense, um, and it ain't made for the weak. That can also create a Teflon inside of you, of where, that whole um, having fun, um, For someone like myself, and even having grown up the way that I did with extreme circumstances, um, that having fun can be a difficult place to put yourself in, because if you've struggled with always being in survival mode, um, and you do deal with post-traumatic stress, as I do, both things, um, it can leave you in a place, if you are not cognizant of always on guard. And there is a healthy, I think, always on guard. And then there is the, okay, you got to relax and chill. Because as we know, balance is so important to your spirit in keeping yourself in alignment with your yin and your yang. That, you know what, that balance is where the shit really happens. That alignment is where it really happens. So for someone like myself, I have to be cognizant all the time with that, because, as I said, having post-traumatic stress, um, which can leave you with intrusive thoughts sometimes, and you know what, not always good thoughts. I have to be always thinking about my alignment of myself, and what's mine, and what's and where it's coming from, and a good place to be. But once again, um, if you are not doing things that just bring you pure joy, I don't care what that is. Um, it's important. It's important to do, because in my previous self, I may have been, getting together with friends, having some wine, and not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for me, I don't want that to be my only escape. There's many other ways to escape that really align with me. And for me, it is nature. So, enough rambling. I am going to bring you along. We are going to pause things. I'm going to get myself set up outside, and I'm just going to work. And you know what? And you know me, I always got a story coming. So, I'm going to bring you along. Now, as you can see, you can hear the birds. Hear the birds. We had rain last night, and it was pretty steady, and that always makes for. I'm going to set you down here, and hopefully that's a good place. I'm trying to get a level ground, people, and you know what? If you blow over on me,